Hi, another week and it's me again. Right, loads of new things for you this week as well, so really excited. One new thing I want to show you about first is we've got our maths, our white rows will be in there, but what I've put in there this week, or what Year 3 have put in there for you, is there's a folder in there about lots of different multiplication games you can play at home. So you can either print them out or just play them from the screen. You don't necessarily need a dice, you could write some numbers on a piece of paper, you can use counters, anything you want, but loads of things there to just practice and keep practicing those times tables. So see if you can find that this week. Now, this week's English is Mrs Davies' favourite. This, we would like to introduce you to Taddeo Jones. Okay, so we would have been doing this in school and we would really love you to watch it and have a go. Now, the first thing you need to do, oh, keep forgetting, you can't scroll there. So the first thing we would like you to do is watch the video on Taddeo Jones. Now, he is an explorer in the Egyptian times. And I have put on there is a little bit of a twist at the end of the video, so, you know, see if you can figure out what it is. But what we'd like you to do is explain his journey through the pyramid. Now, what I've done here for you is I've started off. So I've watched the very beginning bit of the video and I've thought, oh, what's he doing? So I've written, the door slowly crept open to reveal an eerie, empty room full of nothing but sand. Taddeo Jones silently tiptoed forward with only a lantern to guide his way. At the end of the first room were steep, twisty steps leading further into the depths of the pyramid. Cautiously, Taddeo Jones began to climb one step at a time. Now, what we're going to do now is just show you the next tiny bit of the video, and then my friend Mrs Davies is going to come in and have a go at writing the next few sentences for me. I think I've worked hard enough, so I want Mrs Davies to do some work now. So let's have a look. Let's watch just the next little part of the video. Let's do it over here again. So here's Taddeo Jones. He's just gone up the steep, twisty steps. We'll stop it there and Mrs Davies is going to come in and have a think about what she could write for my next paragraph.
Hi guys, it's lovely to see you. Now, Miss Northcott's not wrong. I love Taddeo Jones. So he got to the top of the twisty steps. We did that. Then when he got there, it was eerily quiet. And he had a peer around. He looked down a tunnel. Didn't like what he saw down the tunnel. Then I think he spotted something out of the corner of his eye. Some shadowy, not figures, shadowy objects, shadowy shapes. Okay, well, then he went in, and he didn't just stride in, he walked slowly and maybe cautiously. And when he held his lantern, he was shocked because he saw a room full of what looked like doorways. Okay, let's have a look then. So we got to the top of the steps. I'm going to have a fronted adverbial. Nervously, he gazed around him. I like that. So I'm going to have nervously, comma, he gazed around him. Gazed around him. Searching for where to go next. So we said first, the thing he spotted was that gloomy tunnel, wasn't it? So first, he spotted a gloomy passage. However, he didn't want to go down
Davies,
there.
I like the way you've linked it there with a conjunction.
Oh, I tried that and remember my comma, really important. However, he didn't like the look of that. Look at that. So then I can say, out of the corner of his eye, Aha. So out of the corner of his eye. Of his eye. He spotted, oh, I almost forgot my comma. He spotted gloomy shapes appearing out of the shadows. Ooh.
Mrs Davies, you're making me shudder.
I want to feel, you got to feel, build up the tension, haven't you? I'm going to have another frontal verb. I think I'm going to have
Good idea.
cautiously.
Did we use cautiously before, Mrs Davies? I'm thinking, do we want to repeat it? Can we think of
Carefully.
another? Carefully. You didn't go rapidly. Nervously. Oh, you've used
Got
nervously.
I don't think we've used carefully before.
I don't think we have anxiously.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's always good to have a think and maybe try not to use the same one each time.
Oh, I have to think. It's been a long time. Have I done that right, Miss Northcott?
No, Mrs Davies.
Oh, goodness me.
I like the way, Mrs Davies, though, you weren't quite sure, and rather than just leaving it, you asked a friend.
Yeah,
A-N-X.
Oh, that be what it is.
You got your X in the wrong place, Mrs Davies.
But
And look, one neat line through your mistake, and you've just carried on.
No,
Well
you
done.
Scribble it out, didn't
No,
you?
anxiously.
We've got, so I had stepped, I can use stepped. He stepped through the stone doorway, because I don't just want a doorway, I want a stone doorway.
Like your preposition there, he stepped through it.
Through the stone doorway. Goodness me, stone doorway. And raised his lantern. All around him were stone. It's going to have to be, I'm going to have to use stone doorways. Stone doorways.
Could you have entrances, stone, entrance? Have a think when you do it. You can do
Do you know what? I'm
doorways
going to put that in bracket and I'll put
and
I'll put entrances here. It's tricky trying to think of some
It
ideas
is on the
sometimes.
spot, isn't it? See, us teachers too have to keep thinking and keep changing things.
All around him were stone entrances. Full stop. I'm going to stop there as a...
That's amazing. So shall I jump back in now? Thank you, Mrs Davies.
For it.
Right, guys, so as you can see there, all Mrs Davies done is we've only watched a short bit of the clip. She reminded herself of what she'd seen before having a go at writing her paragraph. And you've got to remember, we're not expecting you to get it right first time. So you might have to do some editing and some changing. Now, you can see we've only watched the first bit of the video. So you could always watch a little bit, stop it, write some sentences, or watch it through. It's completely up to you. But you will enjoy Taddy O Jones. So we really want to see some of your fantastic work on that. So if I jump just back over here, you'll see all of our normal things on there. And we've got our cartouche from last week, we've got our animals, and then we go on to two new things. So science, I think we said a few weeks ago, because we did the sundial, didn't we? We are going to be looking at shadows. And at school, we usually use our torches to make some shadow animals with our hands. So in the folder, you will find some cards of different shadow animals. Can you have a go at creating them? It will have to be quite dark. You can use a lamp, a torch if you've got one. Sometimes just the light shining through the window allows you to make shadow animals.
Maybe you could make a little den for yourself. To make a little dark space.
A bit of a blanket over something. Now, when you've had a go at making these ones, I've given you a challenge. Can you create your own new animal? Have an experiment with your hands, putting your fingers together, using your thumbs. Can you make a new animal and maybe try and take a picture of it? Or you could draw it a little bit like these help cards here. So we're looking forward to seeing those. The next thing on here, Mrs Davies, she'll be proud if you can do a little bit of French. There are two different things to do in the folder. There's one that just involves French colours, but it doesn't tell you what colour it is. It gives you a little bit of a clue. So there is a little splat, I don't know if you can see that there, and it gives you the colour in French, and underneath it gives you a clue as to what it might be. So see if you can have a go at that one. And then we've almost got an Elmer type elephant for you to colour in. Okay, so it's got lots of numbers on there and the numbers linked to colours. Can you colour him in and then send them to us? So Hopefully, guys, you're still keeping safe and we really want to see you soon. Like Mrs Davies said, if you haven't heard from us now, you'll hear from us soon. Okay? See you later, guys. Bye.